because actually my life is also have been very good, but I'm still not full.
Yeah.
I'm still full of adventure.
Yes.
And I feel there's a lot of happiness if I can keep my health. That is the main thing. Okay.
Hello and welcome everyone. I, Dr. Gursheen Kaur Gill from StemRx Hospital and Research Center. I'm hosting this program called Brewing, Ageless Life, a discussion over coffee. Today, I would like to introduce what ageless term means. In today's world, we have been notified or we have been acknowledged to live a life which is considered to have an aging process. But due to scientific advancements and due to a few recent technologies, we can say that aging is a disease. So to understand how aging is a disease, I would like to focus on few topics for you to understand further what disease and age, or age is just a number, is the term that we are looking for. So first of all, if we look into the human body, there are a few certain cells which our body is made up of. So in that, accumulation of decaying or dead cells happens that leads to mitochondrial decay. So mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, as we all know it. But due to certain chemical interactions with its environment, and the cell's age grows up, and then it eventually dies. It creates a toxic environment, thus it affects your DNA. So how it affects your DNA is by having these dead cells as an unwanted cytoplasmic protein, and also that leads to the senescence of the cells, leads to an unstable DNA. The telomere length in a DNA is then shortened. So overall, in all of this is what leads to aging. To treat this disease called aging, I would like to introduce our very own guest and honored, graciously aging person who is with me, Mr. Olof Jätterlund, who is from China but originally from Norway. So I would like to ask you a few questions about your journey here. So I consider you as a recent joinee in this journey to walk this path. Why did you choose this path? What are your goals in life?
Yeah, because for 2 years ago I have a bad accident. I broke my 3 bones in my neck and 4 bones in my spine. And I stay many months in the bed. And I cannot, and then I start thinking about anti-age, because I cannot accept that I can be old and sick, and finally I stay in the bed only for dying. So then I start searching in the internet how I can do a proper anti-aging. That means I can live and be active life till I get about 100, because I already know from the news that the first man who will reach 150 is already born. So there must be some technology out there, but I still don't know when I start.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are here at StemRx Hospital and Research Center trying to help this person achieve his goal of 100 years. So I would like to ask you a few questions. What milestones you want to achieve in terms of 100 years of life? What dreams you have? So for anyone who is hoping to live 100 years of life, they have some milestones, some dreams to achieve, connectivity to their family, and to some achievements that you want to have in future.
Yes, of course. Normally we work very hard a whole life, and then we get sick and then we die. That's like the normal way to live a life.
Yeah.
And of course, many is not so lucky that they can have a long life and healthy life. So I want to be I want to be. Of course, I want to work a little bit longer. I'm 62, and but I want to spend. I have a young son. He's only 12 years old. Of course, I want to follow him till he get old. Of course, not so old as me.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to follow him, and I also want to travel, and I want to do things when I was young, in my old age.
Yeah.
I want to be fresh and feel the energy in my old age.
Okay.
That is my target.
That's your target.
That is my target.
Really happy to know about it.
Yes.
As currently we know age is just a number. So to kind of consider it as just a number, we are supposed to have some dreams in which we are not only imagining ourselves as a 60-year-old or a 40-year-old. So being a specific age, you might need to have a dream or a hope that is of your 20 years of age. Like you have to travel the world, you have to see some places, you have to be there for your family for a longer time, you have to achieve a lot of things that are in your bucket list. You have to complete your bucket list. I would like to move on ahead and ask you a next question. What specific factors has led you to imagining your life being 100 years of life?
Because actually my life is also have been very good, but I'm still not full.
Yeah.
I'm still full of adventure.
Yes.
And I feel there's a lot of happiness if I can keep my health. That is the main thing for me. So I can continue a good life even if I'm getting old.
Thank you for letting us know that.
Yeah.
And I hope a lot of our viewers today with us have got inspired from his story and have got a lot of sense of individuality of what as a person you want to do in your future for your future self. Thank you so much, Mr. Olaf. Thank you.
Pineal gland is supposed to be third eye of our life.
Yes.
Which responds to light.
Yes.
Which responds to light. The moment sun is rising up, and when you go in the sun, these two eyes, they take the rays of light to stimulate the pineal gland that the day has started.
Yes.
And the moment day started, it gives information to two type of centers. One is center for hormones control, and second of enzymes in the body for digestion. So these are the two very important. Hormones means reproductive hormones, adrenal hormones, ovarian hormones, testicular hormones, then thyroid hormones. They all get the information from a molecule, from the signaling factors like GRNH, gamete relative hormones. These hormones get the information, and they work with the tissues in the body.
Yes.
In addition to that, most important what is seen is melatonin.
Melatonin.
Melatonin is a very powerful hormone of regeneration.
Okay.
It gives a peace in the mind, it induces sleep, it induces regeneration in the body also. So if you sleep, and second, when you sleep, please off the lights. Don't sleep with the on lights.
Yes, of course, I always turn off the light.
That's very important.
Yes.
These are small things, but give a longer benefit and bigger benefit in long term. In the long term.
Yes. Then I have one question. Especially when you're running your own business, you have some worries, you have many things. If you earn big money or earning small money, actually, it's the same for the body. And where you will have problems to sleep. So what is the best? To use like a drugs to sleep?
No.
Have a glass of wine to sleep? Or just sleep less?
I'll tell you.
Yes.
You have seen 3-4 weeks with me.
Yes.
I'm 24/7 active. You have noticed it. I start a morning, late night at 11:30 I'm working. I have to plan for the next day programs, and all programs are innovative. Experimental molecules are there, experimental treatments are there. These treatments are not written in the book. So I have to work up of myself, sitting on the Google, sitting on the recent research news, what's happening in the worldwide. And I have to fill those tags. How do we convert these new molecules into regeneration of the body? So those parts take a lot of toll of my health. You should understand. It should take 3 hours. If you see, I sit in the cabin up to 11:30 in the night, myself alone, without any disturbance, and focusing data informations. What's happening? So this is what takes a toll on me also. Management tools are there, staff patient complaints are there, so many things are there, because you cannot control this stuff 24 hours in your hand. You can control yourself, but in that case, your stress should be transient. Transient means, see, without stress, we cannot live. Life is not possible without stress. But stress should be always a transient. Stress comes for the event which has happened. So that stress should be for that moment. And the next moment you come out, what has happened is gone now. I don't want to discuss on that. How do I rectify? How do I correct? Step 1, step 2, step 3. Take into action. And jobs profiles, till you do something, you are under stress. Suppose you have a presentation, you have to deliver something. I mean, some foreigners are coming, some business meetings are there. You are preparing your meetings and all those things. Those should be done at your natural wisdom, not stressful wisdom. Natural wisdom doesn't matter. As I spoke just now, take a casual talk. Don't stress. Don't try to find out difficult words. It's a casual talk. And that itself makes you motivated with the results. The sound sleep is important. In that case, if you feel still stressful, I'll recommend you to have a cannabis with THC is the best.
Cannabis is the best.
Cannabis is the best. Along with melatonin tablet.
Not allowed in China. Where you live, you need to live in Thailand.
But your Norway also has got.
It's also not legal.
Illegal.
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 In Norway,
It's legal.
it's legal.
It's legal.
Okay, I don't know.
I have almost all type of,
Maybe as a medicine.
as a medicine.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you're
yeah,
taking it as
yeah.
a medicine. You're not taking it as an entertainment, no? You're not taking it. So
No,
always-
cannabis is the sleeping medicine.
not only sleeping, it's a regenerating, it's an anti-inflammatory, anti-inflammatory, immunomodulatory, it's reparative, it relieves the pain, soothing effect, muscles will relax, and you will have a sound feeling of the mind. So these are one of the few of the benefits. Which one you want to use is a good choice. But while sleeping, off the light.
Yes.
And then focus yourself on your body, then focusing on yourself. Because that is the only time where you can talk to your body.
Yes.
Otherwise, day-wise, there are 100 distractions to you. If you want to talk to yourself, not possible. So you can talk to yourself how the day was, anything missed out, add the things. Tomorrow I'll add these. Just this much is sufficient for you. So you recollect the day, you plan the next day while sleeping. Recollect the day, plan the day. This is a simple policy. How do successful people live? This is what way. Then diet, always in the evening. Make it a point, you will not eat after 8 p.m.
Yes.
You can have a glass of wine, there's no problem. It's good for the health. There's nothing like wine is going to be very difficult or alcohol. But in the limits. In the limits.
Everything is in the limits.
So it gives a good relaxation effect to your brain. Also, it gives a vasodilation to the body.
Yes.
And it gives a feeling of stressless life. That give a time being. But that's not a long-term benefit. These are the long-term benefits and the sleeping pattern I told you. Third most important, what I'll advise you, go with the hot water to drink, always.
Yes.
You came to my room, you saw there's a thermos always.
Yes.
The thermos has only hot water. My staff knows every 3 hours they have to fill up the thermos and keep it there.
Yes. But Chinese, they only drink hot water.
That's what you have to keep.
Yes.
Water keep alkaline. Its pH you maintain around 7.4 to 7.6 or 8 up to that. The blood pH. So anything you take has to be pH alkaline. Third, body temperature is your 37 degrees. So never take chilled water. People, when they come out from tired day, immediately they come and take a bottle of chilled water, which is very wrong. So always never drink chilled water. It kills your body metabolism. Because metabolism is having a 37 degree and you're adding 20 degree water. So how the reaction will take place? So body will struggle to adjust that. So that is a long-term loss. But if you maintain this, your disease pattern of autoimmune, cancers, day-to-day body aches, sleeping pattern, myalgia will not. Just maintain these things. Morning, 20 minutes, just stretching exercise. Stretching exercise for the reason, as you grow old, your stiffness in the joint, spine will increase. And that will restrict your motility. And that will, if you do extra movement, you will pain. And that is very difficult for you to handle. So what you should do, before you come out of the bed, stretch your whole body with left angle, right angle, fingers, just do 10 times wrist movement. Fingers will get free, ankle rotated properly, stretch the leg on both sides, up and down, and then you get off the bed. So your body, which was sleeping 7-8 hours, which was lousy, which was relaxing, joints are not moved, they become little stiff because there was no movement. So all they become free.
Morning gym.
Little, 10 minutes sufficient. And then when you get up, do little jogging of 10-15 minutes. Of your treadmill, do treadmill 10-15 minutes. These are all not gaining the strength. These are for fitness motto. This is for fitness motto. This fitness motto is important for the reason your joints, muscle, ligaments, they are mean the function of movement. And if you don't do that function of movement, they will get stiff. Similarly for all the organs. Their primary function you have to keep ongoing.
Yeah. Yes.
These are certain parameters you should take care of. Your food, sleep, communication. Always don't keep stress. In your office, you may have 2-3 close people, confidential people. So whenever you're stressed up for something, please share with the family, with your friend, with the advisor, so that you will get an immediate solution. No, don't think about it. We'll manage. Our team is there. They'll take care of it. Your 50% stress is gone. Gone. So always make it a point. You're confidential. With whom you can reduce the stress. You can share many things which are unable to be dealt by alone. And you don't get solution. So make it a point. 3-4 team in the members are very close to you, where they are honest and advisor to you. While discussion, you will get some solutions. That solution will resolve your problem. So these many changes in a routine life, you keep it. Whenever you meet me every year, you'll always say, Doc, I'm fine. Right?
Yes.
The peptides which are given, some growth hormones which are given, mitochondrial function, gut is very important for you. Every 6 months, you can wash out the gut.
Yes.
By taking some purgative, remove the gut completely.
I also find research about fasting. It's also
Intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting.
Yes.
This extends the
72 hours is like a...
No, I'll tell you. Make it a point. Either you make 16-18, 12-12, either after bed.
Okay.
You have either heavy breakfast or heavy lunch. No food. Evening food, suppose you take 12, evening around maybe 7 p.m. Light food. In between, water intake you can take it, juice intake you can take it. Give one signal to the pancreas of the day.
So 8-16 is good.
8-16 is good.
It's good.
Because of that, 16 of the 16 hours, 8 hours in the sleep you are already resting. Got it now? So you are only balancing your 8 hours of the day.
Yes, true.
Got it now? So you have to struggle to balance 8 hours only. Not like if 12-16, 12-12, a whole day is difficult for you.
But for me it's easy because I always eat dinner at 6 o'clock.
Fantastic. Morning you make it with an 8 hour gap. Maybe if 6:37 is fixed, no. The morning you make it around 10:30.
Yes.
That's all.
It's very easy for me.
And keep in alkaline water in between. Just hydrate your water body. Hydrate your body as much as possible.
Yes. But they also say that 72 hours is also very, very important. Well, then you can clean your whole body for...
Remember, to clean whole body, we have 2 excretory systems.
Yes.
Very powerful.
Yes.
And 2 holes to take inside.
Yes.
And 2 holes to put outside. Which the nature has given. One is your breathe nostril, second is your gut with the mouth.
Yes.
Anus to defecate, urethra to pass on the urine. No, one is to take in, 2 is to take out. Now, in between is body taking what you want, and rest they are throwing it out. Got it now? So this pattern of maintaining the tones of sphincter, tones of aging reflects with the loss of tones of sphincter. So you should not get regurgitation acidities. You should not struggle for the breathing. So make these passages always clean. Always clean. So do niti, wash your nostril, wash your face, throat regularly. After every food, wash your... Defecation should be complete, not incomplete. Urine at a frequency of 3 hours, 4 hours. Don't wait till the full urine gets in. The moment 4-5 hours are there, you know there's accumulation, emptied. So make the functional part very powerful. There are 2-3 yoga exercises I'll ask them to give you. One is your Mulabandh Agnisar. These are the very powerful tools to mend the sphincters. Sphincter of urethra, sphincter of anus should be powerful as if you are born. So then the aging stops. These are the mantras of how to maintain your age-less life without medication. Without medication. So if you keep these passages clean, there's no accumulation dirt on the layers. So whatever you eat, it will be pure for your body. That will help keep you regenerating. And the entire life, keep in mind, age is just a figure. Just a figure. I can assure you, whatever age you are going to be with me, I'll make you young and young and young. At 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you feel I'm young. And that is what you have to maintain your vitality of the body. And that is by sharing out your stress, a good sleep, good food, community living. Don't live alone. Always live with your friends, group of people, family. Where while discussing, there are a lot of stressful things which will be lost. And if you sit alone, you'll always start thinking what to do, how to do, am I going to face this problem? Is it possible to resolve this problem? How am I going to prepare? So have a confidential team around. This is very important.
Yes.
They are one who are boosters for you to release the stress.
Yeah.
They are the boosters who release the stress. Physical strength has to be maintained. Sexual activity has to be strong.
Yeah.
So that body remains functionally well. But every nature has given every activity on the body to keep your healthy life.
Yeah, of course.
So these things you keep it aware.
Yes. Of course, now I have time to spend for searching about how to live a healthy life. Now
In
much
fact,
more
you
important
should
than
remain
before.
in touch with my team.
Yes.
Where you are held up, you can talk to them.
Yeah.
They will guide you.
Yeah.
You can keep the number of doctors. My number you can keep.
Yeah, I have. Yes. I can get you on your
I'll
number.
give my card with you. Just keep my card.
Yes.
I'm the best stress booster for anyone in the world. Remember.
Yeah.
Because why you ask me?
Yes.
Because I don't take stress
Yeah.
of anything, of anyone.
Yes.
So that keeps me fit always.
Yeah.
You can keep these cards with you, 2-3 of with you.
Okay. Thank you. Yes.
You want to make your aging friends young? Always remember me.
Actually, I always think about first time when I started stem cell treatment in Thailand, and I always, I am a businessman.
You are not a disease man.
I am a businessman.
You are a businessman.
Yes, I am.
That is going to be.
Yeah. So when I do some new things, then the first thing I think, well, is this something I can make a business of? And then I make some small tests in Thailand. Nowadays it's not possible. But your concept is different.
Very much different.
It is a really nice concept. And your concept is very easy for me to sell in China. But your hospital is too small.
It's around 50 bed.
Yeah, it's not many.
So let us start. I'll make it a one in China for you.
Yes.
I'll make one
but
more next door again.
Yes, but you know how it works in China. It is there. You need to go out to the people and talk about the people.
I had been to China 3-4
Yeah,
times.
then only in my mind I will set up a booth in 5-star hotels and of course in the shopping center. Then you will fill up here in the.
No problems. No problem.
Then you need to give me China.
I will.
Yes.
I will.
Give me. I open the whole China for you.
I have done it for you, I said.
Yes.
Done.
Done.
You'll be my business partner.
Yes.
There's no question about it.
Yes.
You'll be business partner.
Yes, a deal.
And this team will be always with you.
Yes.
They are all open-minded. They are all looking life with a positive tone. They look life as a whole opportunity.
Yeah.
I believe I'm correct.
Correct.
I'm correct.
Yes.
I'm correct.
Absolutely.
Life is an opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah. I also have time because my factory is running well and I have not joined them so much the last 2 years after accident. So I also want to do something new.
Look into this.
Yes.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. And to help people.
It's changing the people's
for a
life.
more healthy life, a longer life.
Longer life.
But
And that to quality life. Quality life.
Yes, it's honor.
And always keep. Life doesn't have any boundaries.
Yes.
The moment you keep the boundaries,
Yes.
you are killing yourself.
Yeah.
Because there are so many opportunities in the world which you can do it. And you are restricted with the boundaries.
Yes.
That will keep a lock gate for you not to do. If you open the gate, you can do.
Yeah.
So I think we are on a very good page and you should look in it.
Yes.
You want to ask something related to me? Question about the therapy?
Yes, I would like to ask you a few questions. So, since you're here and sir's here, I would like to ask can you explain how is it possible for us to turn the hourglass that is going on, the clock, the biological clock, the chronological clock that's going on? How is it possible to turn it or
Reverse.
pause it or
Back.
reverse it?
Back.
Yes.
Remember Dr. Gurshin
Yes.
and Ola, the concept of biological clock depends on your DNA composition and which is controlled by epigenetic factors.
Yeah.
And chronological clock is what you do today, how you celebrate it today, physical appearance of your body. Now these two are, one is epigenetic clock, you can call DNA clock, you can call biological clock, you can call clock which is related to the body instability at the DNA level.
Yeah.
The other is your celebration of birthday, chronological calendar birthday. But calendar birthday or chronological clock is not related to the environmental factors. It just makes you celebrate year and year and year, and you lose 1 year and 1 year and 1 year. But biological clock, if you maintain, you add the years. In chronological clock, you reverse the years, minus the years. That's the beauty of these two things. If you work on biological clock, which remains epigenetic control, where you have to maintain the DNA stable, mitochondrial function stable, should not accumulate the bad proteins within the cell, that is cytosol, and outside the cell, the extracellular matrix, and third, telomerase length. These factors depend on two type of factors. One is called the Haworth time, second is Heflick's limit. Now, Heflick's limit is defined for each cell dividing time.
Yes.
Now, human beings, every adult cell, what cells we have got, they have a proposition by nature of dividing 50 to 60 times.
Okay.
Now, how fast you want to divide this 50 to 60 times depends on you, epigenetic factors.
Aye.
If you want to divide fast by doing nonsense things, you are aging very fast. So, your DNA is lost. Understood now?
Yes.
Your DNA is lost in that case. You are making DNA unstable, you are taking pollutants, you are not having rest, you are not having a good time of the, you are not sharing the stress, and then you are having the effect of the aging process. Now, in this, there are two factors. One is genetic factor, which depends on sirtuin genes in your body, which are called the longevity genes. In longevity, there are many type of genes, but sirtuin genes play a major role. SIR2, SIR2. This is a 7 type of genes which play a major role to maintain the fueling by NAD plus which you have taken. As you grow age, NAD levels go down.
Yes.
And when you take the NAD back, you are giving fuel to your sirtuin genes, making them stable, making them not to lose their DNA contact. They're giving the stability for mitochondrial function, giving the stability to your telomerase. And the division of cell has to be a little slower. If one cycle has to doubling time is slower, your age is good longer. If the doubling time is smaller, your age is becoming smaller with the aging process. So we categorize this for dividing your biological age to be standardized. How do we make that? Long term you want to live, reduce Ewer's doubling time. That is Heflick's limit. Over time is the time which is again comes into the same factor. One is doubling time, one is the dividing 50 times. So these things, if you manage properly, you understood what I told you about the biological time, DNA time, and the other is chronological time, which is not related to any environmental factor. You may deteriorate, you may not deteriorate, all remains that as it is. So focus on your epigenetic factors which are affecting your body. So epigenetic age remains very slow. So at 100, you can be like 50. That is what I have commitment for you at 100, and to keep you what you are today. Rather better younger than today.
Yeah, but now you can keep me like this for how many years?
Again,
with maintenance. How?
That's maintenance, I'll tell you. Always do fascial exercises. Muscle exercises, very important. So that your elasticity of the skin is not lost. Muscle tone is not lost. The two things in tone of the muscle and elasticity. Elasticity comes with the loss of collagen in the skin, which makes a shrunken skin. Tone is lost.
But if you add the stem cell, then you cannot lose your collagen.
You will generate more collagenesis.
Yes, you will.
So you have to maintain this at the gap of certain time, because the process you cannot stop. Aging is a disease, I said you. So that disease is going to come. Remove those factors. Treat those factors, you will be again young.
Yes.
So I think you are clear with the biological age and the age and the chronological age.
So, Doc, I wanted to ask you a question. So, as you mentioned, it's a process that's called aging, but now
it's not a process of aging; it's a disease.
It used to believe it was used to believe that it is a process, but it is a disease. So, can you tell me about how can we forehand this aging process?
In fact, when you look into aging process, remember the number of stem cells in the body play a major role. One. Second, doubling time, as I told you. Third, Haworth time, most important. DNA stability, fifth important. Telomerase length, important. All these factors play a major role for aging process. Now, remember, your aging starts when you are in the womb of mother. You will be saying me, what doctor you are talking contradictory. But aging starts in the womb of mother. But fortunately, your cell proliferation rate is so much good that few cell dying away will not be doing anything to you. Got it now? But body has to build up from 2.5 kg to 60 kg, 70 kg in 15 to 20 years of your life. That is the protein building of the body. If you keep this healthy, then your dividing rate comes down. That depending comes down. So around, if somebody wants to have graciously aging, then he should look around 30 to 40 years of age to maintain.
Yes.
So that process of 30 to 40 years, you can maintain up to 60 years of age, 70 years of age. You got to understand?
Yes.
Now, many people don't get this opportunity because of busy schedule,
Yeah,
responsibilities, making business, having commitments. But around 40s and 50s, usually most of the people start thinking, no, I have crossed 50, 40 now. My sleeps are disturbing. I want to have a sound sleep. And by evening, I feel tired.
Yeah.
Sign of your aging process. Very bad sign of. Once you say I'm tiring in the evening, your process of aging is started very badly.
Yeah, well,
So that is the time ideally you should into again for anti-aging process or ageless process. And if you added some diseases, you should target those at that time only to stop, not to treat, I repeat, not to treat. Make those diseases or changes. And what is a disease here? I'll that also tell you. A disease is a lack of coordination, homeostasis in the body for communication and information. If that is lost, the body, some of the parts, some cells don't get information because there is no communication and the functions affected. So we have to maintain this function of organs by maintaining communication and information. That too through our lifestyle.
Yeah.
And around 40s and 50s, if you start this treatment, you may once in a year or once in 2 years sufficient for you for your gracious aging. Up to 70, 80, in my opinion today, I repeat myself, in my opinion today, up to 80 years you are young.
Yeah, okay.
The figure is only 80.
Yes.
Otherwise you are as young as 20 years or 25 years or 30 years. In function, performance, everything. Not only that part, you are adding your experience what not to do
Yes.
than what to do. When you are younger, you are trying to do all nonsense things.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you kill yourself more. But with the experience, you know what not to do.
Yeah.
So you become gracious. You become very careful.
Yeah.
So that adds to the aging difference of value to make, and always try to live with the young people. Always try to live with the young people. Always. They are the one who are powerful tools for you to keep young.
I always stay with young people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it was a good experience.
Yes,
a good
yes.
sharing.
So thank you for every one of our viewers. I hope the conversation that we had today, the interaction that we had today has reached you to build up a sense of individuality into thinking that life can be ageless. This ageless life is inspiring a lot, as Mr. Olav here, and with the honored guest here as Dr. Mahajan is here. I would like to thank everyone and conclude our session for Brewing an Ageless Life, a coffee discussion. Thank you very much.